the gang leader who found grace. Kofi was no ordinary man. He was a legend on the streets, a gang leader feared by police and revered by the youth. His name carried weight in the city's underworld. With a heart hardened by loss and years of violence, he trusted no one and believed in nothing except power. But someone still believed in him. His younger sister, Diana, quietly attended a local church and prayed for Kofi every night. "God," she whispered through tears, "don't let my brother die without knowing you." Not far from their home, a bold street preacher named Pastor Miriam began holding open-air services right in Kofi's territory. She preached with passion, declaring, "No one is too far gone for the grace of God." When word got to Kofi, he was amused. "Let her preach," he scoffed. "She'll be gone in a week." But Pastor Miriam stayed, and one day they crossed paths. Kofi, surrounded by his men, stood face to face with the woman. "You know whose streets you're preaching on?" he asked. "Yes," she said calmly. "And I also know Jesus died for you." He was stunned. No one spoke to him like that. He walked away, but her words followed him like a shadow. A few nights later, a rival gang ambushed Kofi. Gunshots rang out, and he was left wounded, bleeding in a dark alley. His gang scattered. No one came to help. No one, except Pastor Miriam. She had heard what happened and rushed to find him, bringing 2 men from her church. They carried him to a clinic and prayed over him all night. "Why would you do this?" Kofi asked, weak and confused. "Because Jesus didn't give up on you," she said softly, "and neither will we." During recovery, Kofi wrestled with guilt and questions. Diana visited him, reading scripture and reminding him of their late mother's faith. One night, overwhelmed by shame and pain, Kofi broke down. "God, if you're real, if you really want someone like me, take my life." And he did. Right there, Kofi surrendered to Christ. He later turned himself into the authorities and served time in prison. But even behind bars, he changed lives, sharing the gospel with fellow inmates, praying with them, and preaching hope. When Kofi was released, he returned to the same street corner where he once ruled with fear. Only now, he stood there with a Bible in his hand and fire in his heart. "My name is Kofi," he told the gathering crowd. "I was once lost, a destroyer of lives. But now, I've found grace, and that grace is for you too."